Rolling. Take one.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess I'll introduce it, and yeah. I guess this is the camera. I'm gonna look at this camera first, and I'm gonna pass the microphone, and I'm gonna introduce you, and you're gonna look at this camera.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then after, this is gonna be the main camera right here.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess let me see. How do you think I should introduce? How do you think?
Just natural and normal.
Okay, the natural and normal. Okay, all right. Here I am with my neighbor, Wayne Hilton.
Hi, Caden. Good evening. Wonderful evening. Thank you.
And we are going to be talking about something very special tonight. I am 18 years old, and Mr. Hilton, how old are you?
100. You're going on 200.
100. Wow. Wow. Who doesn't want to live to 100? I know I want to live to 100. So in this interview, I would like to share, I guess, some secrets, your secrets about living to 100 years old with everyone else out here, everyone else on YouTube and friends and family. So, all right, let's go. Okay. Okay, so starting off, Mr. Hilton, what does your diet consist of?
Well, I'm basically a vegetarian. I was married to a wonderful Japanese lady, and that's how I really became a vegetarian. Because in Japan, the poor people really can't afford meat, frankly. So it's the vegetables, and it really is the answer for me. I'm not trying to sell this to anybody else, but it's my life. I eat just a lot of all kind of veggies and fish, but I never eat red meat, and never pork. If you look on page 3 of the Bible, it says don't eat pork.
Yeah. So I have a very shocking statistic, and that is fast food restaurants in America serve 50 million customers per day, according to university hospitals. What do you think about that? Are you a fast food kind of guy?
Absolutely not. I only go there when I'm taken there by friends, which is very seldom. I would never go there by myself, no.
Oh, okay. And why is that?
Well, I think their diet is really not good. It's too greasy and too sweet and everything wrong, and will make an unhealthy person. You will not be a healthy, happy guy.
Mm-hmm. So I guess when we think of fast foods, we think of fats and French fries and pizza. Is that right?
A lot.
Yeah. So another statistic, in 2015, trans fats or fried foods were officially deemed by the FDA to cause high cholesterol, which is the leading cause of heart disease in the US. So these are fats we're talking about. But I know that you eat healthy fats. So can you tell us a little bit about your healthy fats? Avocado, salmon?
Oh, certainly. The veggies that have a lot of fats, as you mentioned, avocado, and I do eat a lot of fish.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good fat in fish.
Yes.
I dig salmon, and your mother laid on the most wonderful meal for my birthday. I'll never forget that.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So you eat avocado, you eat salmon, healthy fats.
Yeah, and veggies. The greener the better.
Mm.
Yeah.
The greener the better. All right. Wow. Wow. Okay. So another shocking statistic I pulled from the internet was, according to American Beverage Association, American consumers on average drink more than 54 gallons of carbonated soft drinks each
Holy
year.
moly,
Yeah.
That makes me sick.
54, wow.
Yeah, I like Coca-Cola, but I never have Coca-Cola anymore. Never. I just drink orange juice and water and natural things, that's all.
Natural things,
Yeah.
That's great, wow.
Never carbonated beverages anymore.
Yeah.
And alcohol, forget it. I'm not on alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, let's talk about alcohol. Let's talk about, I guess, smoking. And what do you think about that? I guess a lot of people, they do that, and it can be kind of a comfort for them. But what is your take on that?
Well, it's only a temporary comfort, because it killed my father at age 58. He was a 3-pack a day guy, and he says these are bad for me, but I can't quit. So he died at 58. Now, what a way to go. That's dumb. He just didn't have the willpower like a lot of people. So why they're allowed to sell cigarettes in America anymore is I don't understand it. They're horrible.
But do you drink wine or anything?
Oh, I'll have a wine once in a great while with spaghetti, but I got some in the box now. I forgot to have it the last two spaghettis, so it's not a habit.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Wow. So I guess alcohol and fast food and I guess caffeine, they can all be kind of an addiction to some people.
Absolutely.
I know I've been to the fast food, to In-N-Out, maybe to McDonald's. I don't know the last time I went to McDonald's, but I guess it can be an addiction because it tastes so good.
It tastes good.
Yeah. So how would you stop that addiction? Like what's your philosophy on it?
Well, I just fell into vegetarianism through this beautiful wife of mine. That woman really changed my life. I was age 46, just drifting along when she came along, and I would certainly not be here now if it were not for that woman.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow. So I guess talking to you right now about food, it gets me to think that eat healthy fats, don't go to the fast food restaurant all the time,
Yep.
don't drink soda, don't drink alcohol, don't smoke.
Moderation in alcohol, if at all.
Moderation in alcohol, if at all. Wow, that's amazing. Wow. So I guess this brings me to my next point, which is exercise. So I know you don't do much exercise, but I know you did. So can you just tell us a little bit about your exercising excursions?
Well, I was a normal exerciser when I was a young guy. I did everything. This place we live, this block, walking around this block is one hell of a drag.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I couldn't even do it today. It's about 30 degrees up.
Yeah.
And so I used to do that every day for sure.
Mm.
And when my wife was here, we did tennis very frequently.
Mm.
So we did a lot of exercising.
Yeah.
But
wow.
when you get 100 years old, it's a new ball game. Sorry.
Yeah. So you like to ride your bike a lot? That's right?
I did.
Yeah. So
Oh, I'm a bike fiend, right?
And this is crazy right here. This is mind blowing, and it's when was the last time you rode your bike?
Well, very unfortunately, about 2.5 years ago, I had a hip replacement, and that changes your life completely. So I haven't ridden a bike since then. I've got one out in the garage, but I don't ride it.
So 2 years ago, you were 98, 97?
Yeah.
Wow. So did you know that you could still be riding your bike at 98, 97? That's amazing. You know, you think, I don't know, I guess what doesn't stop you, I guess?
Well, I'm a bike freak. I think bikes are really a wonderful invention. They're not a child's toy like a lot of people think.
Mm.
And a lot of young people, I marvel, I watch on YouTube all the time, they're using for around the world trips. Healthy young people going around the world.
Wow.
It just blows me away, and I enjoy vicariously watching these young people.
Wow, that's great. That's awesome. And also, I'm a big fan of the ocean as well, and I know you are too. So, what is your, what have you done in the past in the ocean, I guess?
Well, I'm a boat freak. I had a boat for 55 years. I had sailboats.
Wow.
So I'm really hooked on sailboats. It's a wonderful thing. My flying buddy and I, we bought one of the first fiberglass boats when they came on the scene in 1960, and we just sailed the heck out of that thing. And then I've had 2 other boats since then, and it's a way of life. I really push on anybody that wants to get on that beautiful ocean.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. And you're a traveling kind of guy too. So you've been a lot of places. Tell me where you've been. Tell everyone where you've been.
Well, where have I not been? I've been to Tibet, Nepal, the most remote places. I've always been a traveler, and of course I was a school teacher, so I had all this summer off with no money coming in. Where to go? So I did 2 trips to Europe in the beginning. I've done 3 now, and I've done 58 trips around the world in many places, most remote places. And I'm really hooked on Asia. I love Asia. It's incredible. Not only because my wife is from there, but the people are great and everything is so different. Everything is so different. So I've been to some of those cities in Asia so often I could be a guide.
Wow, that's incredible. So I guess how many countries have you been to, I guess? Yeah.
58 countries, about 4 times each, about 58 to 4 times.
Wow. Talk about seeing the world, right?
Spent all my money.
Hey, I guess that's a good place to spend it,
It
right?
is.
Wow. Okay, so we've covered food and exercise. Mr. Hilton here, he loves to travel. Or he did it a lot. He visited 58 countries.
58.
Wow. So I guess another third hot topic for health is sleep, and I guess it depends for everyone. But why don't you tell us about your sleep schedule?
Sweet food?
Your sleep schedule.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, when you're 100 years old, it's not like when you're 18 years old, like this healthy young man here. I go to sleep when my eyes get tired. My eyes are they're really worn out. 100-year-old eyes. I've driven to Alaska, Mexico, across Europe 3 times. I've done it all. My eyes are tired. So, what can I say?
Yeah. I guess it just depends on the person, and I guess you're a healthy guy, so whatever you're doing is right. And okay, so another one, we've talked about food, exercise, sleep. This is my favorite, and that's the emotional, the mindset and the emotional state. So I guess we can get boggled down by the cares of this world, and I guess when people say something bad about you, or you maybe
I don't care.
you tell the camera that.
If somebody flips me off on the freeway, I just smile at them. That's all. I don't care.
Oh man.
When I was young, I was really an upset person. As I was telling Caden the other day, when I was in high school, you see what's wrong in the world, and you become kind of incensed, and you want to change things. Well, I learned that you can't change very much, and our world is really we have 60 billion people getting kicked out of their homes in around the world now.
Yeah.
The most ever in the whole world. Terrible. So you just have to kind of smile and do the best you can to forget the problems if you can't solve them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's great advice. I guess also, what is your mindset every day? When you wake up in the morning, or when you get up, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about the here? Are you thinking about the future? The past, or the here and the now? Why don't you tell us?
Well, when you get old, you go over and over what you've done in the past, whether you did stupid or good. I've done certainly a lot of both. So I don't know. The world is a terrible upset every way. So I just don't worry about it at all, not at all, because there's nothing I can do.
Mm-hmm.
And I live in an area with just most wonderful people that take care of me and think about me and solve some of my problems. So, and I've got some relatives that came to see me last week from Indiana and Ohio. They were here for 5 days, and one was only 9 years old. I really enjoyed that because I don't get to see these people very often. That was always very wonderful.
Mm. Wow. So I guess others play a big part in your life, other people. And that's great. Wow. I guess let me see. I guess for the young people in America, what would your advice be for them? I guess health-wise, I guess you see a lot of young people, I'm sure, on the internet, and what's your advice for them?
Don't smoke. Don't listen to politicians. And have good friends and do the right thing. Everybody knows the right and wrong. Mm-hmm. And if you, my wife is an incredible force for me. Mm-hmm. She taught me, although we didn't talk about it, I just got this from watching her. She helped other people. Mm-hmm. That was her life. And if you help other people, that's good. I'm very happy I had a job. I was a professor at a college teaching electronics, and I helped people. I helped it. I got paid for it, but I feel I paid my way. That's really wonderful that I was able to do this.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. And I know you have a secret, and this is a big secret, I guess, when it comes to the diet and when it comes to the way you eat. And I guess he's laughing. He knows. I'm sure many of you guys do not know this secret right here when you're eating. And you can explain. You can tell us your secret when it comes to eating, and then explain how it has helped you and how it helps people?
I've noticed when I'm in a public place, in a restaurant, I look at young people and they're eating like dogs. I mean, they gulp it down like somebody's going to get it away from them. And what that means is they are not going to take that food in properly and digest it properly. You have to put the food in your mouth, and the saliva is very important indeed, very important. So if you just gulp it down, it'll go through you like mad. And another thing that we haven't covered on the diet, we haven't talked about meat really very much because I'm a vegetarian. Okay, when I was young, I was meat freak. I ate one steak a week at least with French fries, the whole thing. But I learned later on, I didn't know this at the time, but meat has no fiber at all, zero fiber. Most people don't know that. So if you eat meat only, if you're a human being, the food will not pass through your body readily. You must have fiber, period, and it comes from veggies and fruit, period. You can't live on meat alone, period.
Yes, that's great advice. So eating slowly,
Absolutely.
and cutting down on the meat intake.
Yeah.
And so if you do eat meat, it should be salmon or fish, or I'm a red meat kind of guy, and I love to